I got Celtics in 4. You guys are hilariously the better team.
That man is about to go out there and perform the most all-time choke job we've ever seen.
Now that we've had our conversations about the second round, let's go ahead and get our predictions off. So the conference finals obviously has been decided. We got the Dallas Mavericks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Western Conference. And then in the Eastern Conference, we got the Boston Celtics and the Indiana Pacers. Let's go over to the East first. Who y'all got?
Celtics in 4.
Pacers in 6.
Celtics in 5. Damo, explain why. Go ahead, man.
Why Celtics in 5?
Damo, explain, man. Explain.
Why I gotta explain? Sage have to explain. Why I gotta explain myself? Alabama.
Hey, that's why we need Omar here, fool.
No. All this aside. Man, listen. I've said it before. I'll say it again, man. You can't win without a 1. You can't win with 2 2s. And just because they go out and add a 2, a 3, and a 3.5 don't mean that they about to change something. All right? The pace of them Pacers is going to be too much for that inconsistent, unreliable, undeniable light-skinned fiend. There is not enough text messages to Kobe's phone he can send. There's not enough cheesy Instagram captions. There's not enough, hey, Deuce, guess what? You can do about this. That man is about to go out there and perform the most all-time choke job we've ever seen. I cannot wait to see Bezos go on Twitter and type, they said you were just a shooter. They said you take bad shots. They said that you do this. They said you do that. How will you respond? 0. And he responds on 0. Always responds when we stream. How many games is going to be on pod nights? Because we can count them as losses already. God forbid, how many games are going to play on pod days?
That's true.
That's an actual factual stat at this point. It's scientifically proven. If we're podding when the Celtics are playing, they're losing. So that's right there.
We got the right stat, bro. It's cool, bro.
Nah.
It's when they lose, we're podding. It's not just when we pod, they lose. It's two different things, bro.
Anyway, they play Thursday. Game 1 over. That's 1.
I thought
That's
they play tomorrow.
Someone said they play Thursday.
Let me double check.
You better hope they play tomorrow, because if they play Thursday, that's a wrap. That's game 1 Pacers right there.
No, they play tomorrow.
Wait, who's the one on the Pacers? Siakam?
Who's the one on the Pacers?
Yeah, the one that's supposed to cook us. Siakam? The more consistent dude in the playoffs?
That's the thing. That's the thing.
You're going to Boston.
No. Hear me out.
McConnell?
Boston has multiple 2s masquerading as 1s. The Pacers are doing something we ain't seen since the Pistons, where who needs a 1, we got a team. Game is game.
Time out. Take a lap, bro. Now I go like 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back, bro.
Game is game, man.
For me, I got Celtics in 4. Yes, Zinger's hurt. You guys are hilariously the better team. You match up very well to stop a guard like Tyrese Halliburton, especially if for some reason, because they just needed to put McConnell on Jalen Brunson, but they didn't do that. So that lets me know that they really don't want to have to play McConnell next to Hallie. And if that's the case, yeah, y'all got that big time. Their front court has already been a little suspect as well. And that's like right up y'all alley. Y'all biggest weakness is dealing with a dominant front court without KP, and they don't have that. So y'all honestly should sweep them. This is not me trying to push my agenda. I really was looking forward to Celtics Knicks, not because selfishly I wanted to go to a game. That's just a good half of it. But the other half is this is just like a bad matchup for the Pacers.
The Celtics literally want to play fast. Like that's why we didn't want to face New York, Cleveland, or like from a playstyle perspective, Miami, is because they slow the game down. But hey, man.
Y'all want to play fast. Y'all want to play fast? Y'all want to play that fast. The Pacers have this thing on their side, just like the Celtics. The Celtics have the LKIB curse. Hey man, so far this playoffs, the Pacers got the injury curse. So when you got Jaylen Brown out there and he gets his menstrual cycle
curse. Oh my God!
Wait, hear me out. When Jaylen Brown goes out there and his menstrual cycle starts, so he can't play for a week. When Jaylen Brown, when Jason Tatum goes out there and he gets big lip disease, and now he can't play. because his lip just big. When Al Horford goes out there and, reverse
that curse for them too. What the fuck? We're talking about. All right.
KP already injured. KP's actually injured. So y'all already fit in the mold of being an injured team facing the Pacers. That's all I'm saying. When these injuries pop up, like Jaylen Brown's period starting, Jason Tatum's getting erectile dysfunction, so he can't play. Like when these things start to arise and they can't, Drew Holiday, he gets bitch disease. Like when these guys can't play, we're gonna see. I'm telling you.
Celtics in 4.
All of this happened after that one podcast, Cavs Celtics, and I pissed off Dama. He turned on the Celtics ever since then, man.
Sure did.
That day was so fun. Oh my God. I'll say this about Boston, because I know that'll be a segment for the next upcoming week, and I don't mind repeating myself. But yeah, y'all handled your business. I can't hate on them. I'll gladly make my jokes. I'll gladly slander. But in terms of like genuine disdain, hate, all-time conversation, diminishing who they went through, I'm not. Hey man, got a lucky draw. Good for y'all. I do think though winning the championship will be a true test, but it's not going to be the Pacers. I'm sorry.
The NBA playoffs are here, man. There's a lot of money to be made if you play daily fantasy sports. And if you want to get into the action, you guys can use Prize Picks, the sponsor of this podcast, our preferable way to play daily fantasy sports. We will show you how to play the game right now, and it is very, very simple. Just sign up for an account, download their app, go on their website, and make some picks. And if you really know ball, you can win some money. I'm going to go ahead and look down here. Kevin Durant, 36.5 points plus rebounds plus assists versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm sensing a big game from KD tonight, man. Hit more for me, please. And then Darius Garland has been letting me down all year, and it's just another day of the year. Hit less for me on the PRA as well for Darius Garland. Omar, you decide how much we put on the entry.
You got to risk it to get the biscuit. I'm going to put 210 on there and hit place entry.
And if you use code LKIB, PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit up to $100. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to the content.
All right, moving on to the Western Conference. Dallas versus Minnesota. Who y'all got?
Look, I say this with a tear in my eye, actually. And you are Ant-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus Nas. Oh man. Katie Cat, my go bird, Rudy, and my favorite role player, J Mac, man. Along with Big Naw, never the little one. Mike, you, the real Mike, not the fraud down the sideline, the real Mike, old clutch Mike, good point guard. It's your time. I'm sorry, that'll do. You handled business. Looking for. He's getting healthier. If he was still on one leg, Mavs in 6. Looking for. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Mavs in 6. Okay.
I have the Timberwolves in 7. This is going to be a very hard-fought series, but eventually, and because Kyrie is his main matchup, he's going to realize all he got to do is tell somebody like Nah or Rudy Gobert or Cat to call Kyrie a nigga, and it's going to throw him off his game. So I can't wait for that to happen. When Ant finds a way to get in the head of Kyrie, it's a wrap.
I remember when Dennis showed it.
It's a wrap. So, as good as Luka is, he's going to be out there. Luka's already injured, so he's going to be out there looking like, yo, where's my guy Kyrie? And got Rudy Gobert calling him a nigga. So he's going to go into the post game. He's going to get the rant about the earth is flat. My people are the original people. Hey, my people are the original people, so he shouldn't be calling me anything. I don't care if he's a black Frenchman. He's going to get canceled again. And we're back at square one with Kyrie. And it's all right.
This is sick, bro. This is sick.
It's funny because he bullshitting. But if there was somebody to get Kyrie off of his game, it would be Anthony Edwards. Fool. That nigga Edwards sucking to Kyrie. Oh, Lord.
That nigga gonna tell, hey, yo, Rudy gonna be calling that man Kyrie gonna be like, yo, what the fuck does this nigga keep saying to me? Oh, he's calling you a nigga in French. He's what? Oh, yeah, it's a wrap. It's over. It's over.
God damn it, Cap. Lock in.
Oh, my God, bro. All right. For me, I want to root for Dallas because I like being right, and Dallas was my finals pick. But I also like to get my told you so's off. And if we face Minnesota and beat them in the finals, it would be vindicated that we can beat a motherfucker's ass from the Western Conference. So, but who do I got winning? Minnesota in 6, man. I can't lie, dog. I feel like the bigger challenge was Denver, respectfully to Luka and the Dallas Mavericks. I think the Denver Nuggets were the bigger challenge, and Minnesota proved, hey man, if you can beat Denver, you can beat anyone. I feel like they've gotten to that point for me. So Minnesota in 6, man. It's time for the Americans to rule the finals.
When did we all forsake ourselves? Luka Doncic is the greatest player I've ever seen. And I keep telling you guys this, and y'all keep ignoring me. Y'all keep trying to bring up bad games and stats. What is a wolf? What is a pack of wolves going to do to the GOAT? Not a GOAT, but like a GOAT, if you will. Like a GOAT, a Minotaur. Like a GOAT of all GOAT. Luka's he's him. I keep trying. I don't know how to explain it. He's him. He's not losing anymore. It's time. You wanted a superstar souls, you got it.
Well, I'm gonna keep doubting him till he wins. How about that?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not doubting Luka. I just feel like their game plan is gonna be the same thing it was with the Nuggets. They're gonna let Luka cook, just like they let Jokic cook for the most part. They're just gonna try to shut everyone else around him down. So when Rudy and Anna's calling Kyrie a nigga, so he's out of the game. When J-Mac is showing PJ the fact that Brittany Renner was in his DMs, so he's out of the game. When they just realize this nigga Derrick Jones is really a dunker, let that nigga shoot. He's out of the game. Daniel Gafford, when they finally realized, oh shit, this was the nigga that was on the Bulls in Washington, he's out of the game. What else is there for Luka to do? It's not much Luka can do when he realizes, damn, everybody else is out of the game. It's really just me putting up 55, and that's not going to be enough.